Next Tuesday, June 30th, Oklahoma holds its state primary. And the ballot is full of interesting races in a very important state question, 802, which would greatly expand Medicaid coverage. Democrats are in favor of 802, while the state administration is opposed to it. ONR's Rory Taylor takes a closer look at what is at stake a few days from now.
State Question 802 has the strong backing of Oklahoma Democrats, including State Senator Kevin Matthews.
People that have no formal means of insurance would have the opportunity in our state to join the Medicaid expansion program that the federal government started a few years back, and allow for people in our state to have actual health care.
As of 2018, Oklahoma was the second most uninsured state in the country, after Texas. 802 hopes to change that by expanding Medicaid coverage to cover anyone up to 133% of the federal poverty level. While Medicaid is a nationwide federal program, the expansion is voluntary on the state's part.
We have Medicaid in our state right now. We spend about $6 billion in the state of Oklahoma. So pregnant women and children, you've got the aged, blind, disabled. So we have about 800,000 people that we cover right now in the state of Oklahoma. And we do that with a fee-for-service model.
Yeah. The proposed expansion would cover an additional 200,000 people per year, roughly 5% of the state's population. The original Affordable Care Act, signed by President Obama in 2010, provided 100% reimbursement from the federal government on such Medicaid expansion. But as of 2020, that is down to 90%, with states picking up the other 10% of the cost.
Right now, Oklahoma is losing out on $1 billion of our tax money every single year that we're leaving on the table because we have failed to bring our tax dollars home to provide health care for citizens here when 36 other states are getting that money and providing care to their citizens.
The state administration is concerned that making 802 law will prove to be too expensive, especially if the federal government would decide to further roll back the percentage of money it currently reimburses states in the future.
If this puts it into our Constitution, it's the wrong way to expand Medicaid. We already have 800,000 people on it. This would be another 200,000 people on our Medicaid rolls. And putting it in our Constitution gives us zero flexibility.
But right now, what we're doing is we're having hospitals that have closed and gone bankrupt. We've lost jobs. We've lost hospitals. And we need to stop that.
The Hospital Association just put out an economic impact report just a couple of weeks ago that shows in the first 5 years alone, this generates an additional $15.6 billion in revenue in local communities, including adding 27,000 new jobs into the economy.
Also appearing on ballots June 30th, the Democratic primary for Congressional District 1, a seat currently held by Republican Kevin Hern. The Republican primary for Congressional District 2, currently held by Representative Markwayne Mullin. And Republican and Democratic primaries for Districts 4 and 5, seats held by Representatives Tom Cole and Kendra Horn, respectively. Representative Horn has recently begun a series of online town hall meetings.
I think one of the things that is most important, especially when we're facing significant challenges, and something that I've done the whole time since I was elected, is keep an open line of communication with our communities. We started this week a summer virtual town hall series on Facebook Live to open up and have a dialogue with Oklahomans and the 5th District residents.
While 9 Republicans are vying for their party's nomination, Horn faces lawyer Tom Guild in the Democratic primary.
In the Democratic primary, I'm for living wages. Kendra Horn is not. I'm for bold climate action. She is not. I would have voted for the PRO Act, which would make it easier for unions to organize. She voted against it. She voted against minimum wage. She has a really corporate record.
Oklahoma's senior Senator Jim Inhofe is also up for re-election this year. Next Tuesday, he will face a primary challenge from 3 GOP challengers. 4 Democratic candidates are also vying for the seat he has held since 1994. Statewide, all seats in the Oklahoma House of Representatives and half the seats in the Senate are up for re-election. Additionally, many communities will decide local issues on their ballots as well. Rory Taylor, The Oklahoma News Report.